but I've included a geological timescale listing the other periods beginning 540 million years ago for quick reference. Historically, this timescale was assembled piecemeal, and in its early incarnations it was often based on work in Britain, with what looks like a distinct bias towards the southwest. Cambrian refers to Wales and Devonian to Devon, while Silurian and Ordovician are both named after Welsh Celtic tribes. Others are named for the types of rock that predominate, Cretaceous, chalk, or Carboniferous, coal, or for other regions of the world. The Permian is named for the region of Perm in Russia, and Jurassic for the Jura Mountains on the Swiss-French border. All we need to know, though, is their chronological order and their age, since this is the canvas on which we'll paint the evolutionary history of insects. Let's begin with an introduction to entomology, not to be confused, as it frequently is, with etymology, the study of words. My own introduction to entomology came in 1973, when I arrived at the University of Bristol as an undergraduate to study zoology. I brought with me a passionate interest in birds and reptiles that dated as far back into my childhood as I can remember. But that soon changed. At the time, the zoology department was headed up by Professor Howard Everest Hinton, an eminent and, at times, controversial entomologist. We students often referred to him by his initials, H.E.H., and the similarity to H.R.H., His Royal Highness, seemed to us eminently appropriate. He was often in lively, if not acrimonious, debate with fellow entomologists over a whole range of fundamental concepts in entomology. His lectures were part invective against those who disagreed with his views, and part a mind-boggling introduction to an alien world. He had an infectious curiosity about all aspects of the insect world. No detail was too small to be ignored, since such minutiae often led to far deeper revelations. Many entomologists might focus on narrow areas of their subject or study insects amenable to life in a laboratory, perhaps a sensible approach to such a vast group of animals. But Hinton ranged with enthusiastic abandon across most of insect kind, and questioned everything he saw. He was as much at home in the field as in the lab, and had a wonderful collection of the strange and the bizarre that he would happily show off to anyone who exhibited anything more than bored apathy. His lectures opened my eyes to an extraordinary world, so I was delighted when he offered me a grant to study for my doctorate in entomology and to delve even deeper into a world of inexhaustible wonder. But we should begin our journey into the world of insects where Howard Hinton did in the first of his lectures that I attended. We need to ask, what is an insect? A great many people are confused about this, including some naturalists. Even scientists have, on occasions, also changed their minds as to which creatures are insects and which aren't. So some degree of confusion is perfectly understandable. However, we perpetuate that confusion daily due to how all these little creatures are categorized in the popular mind. Many people attach the term bug to any creepy-crawly, from spiders and scorpions to centipedes and millipedes, as well as to all the beetles, flies, butterflies, crickets, and similar creatures. Since bug is frequently used interchangeably with insect, this widespread view lumps all these creatures together as insects, which spiders, scorpions, millipedes, centipedes, and the like are decidedly not. However, those who commit this entomological heresy find themselves in good company. Even Aristotle made this same mistake. Along with true insects, he included spiders, centipedes, and millipedes in his class Entoma, which, as we will see shortly, downplays a rich and intriguing history, although Aristotle did at least give us a name for the study of true insects. Incidentally, bug has a very specific meaning for an entomologist. The term refers to insects belonging to the order Hemiptera, for example, shield bugs or flower bugs. I know entomologists who come close to responding with violence against those who use the word bug to refer to anything that's not hemipteran. I would never have dared utter such a profanity in Howard Hinton's